What's up, everyone? Welcome to the 50th episode of The Release. In person. There, and there. In person for the first time. I told you we had something special planned for the 50th episode.
Big episode.
Big episode. Huge episode. We got Joel in the back, working the cameras. Come back. Come in here. Show yourself to all angles. Look at him.
The work behind the cameras.
The work behind the cameras. He got the Audacity set up and everything. Thank you, Long and McQuaid, for letting us rent.
Ooh, a little rental? I didn't know we rented.
A little rental, yeah, no, man, because they're mad expensive.
They are.
They are mad expensive in non-rental. I rented that for $32 for the month.
Donate, people. Donate to the cause.
It's a GoFundMe page up in the link tree right now.
Donate.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But we are officially, well, not officially. This is just 50th episode in person. Thought we'd try something new. Thank you to Church on the Queensway and Pastor Brandon for letting us use the factory to record. The factory is where youth and tweens take place in the church. Got the lighting set up and everything. This is going to be great.
Queensway YTH, if you want to check out the YouTube channel.
Oh my goodness, hold on.
We have a podcast.
Show the merch.
We got the Queensway youth shirts.
You got the Queensway. I got under my
Jordan, welcome to the factory the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice to have Jordan here.
Give him a round of applause in the back.
There we go.
Yes, that's what we like to hear. Oh my goodness. Okay. So then let's get this started. So today we're just going to be talking about an array of things, really. Just pretty much everything. But we're going to focus on Team USA basketball and about how bad they are. But first, as always, some hot topics, okay? Wes Unseld Jr., I believe I'm saying it right, is now the Wizards head coach, and his father played in Washington, so that's going to be good. Yeah. Really?
Boring.
How's that boring, though? It's a good coach. It's a good coaching switch. Who was their coach before again?
It's not going to make that team any better. That
yeah,
team,
Scott
it's
Brooks
over.
sucks.
Yeah,
the team is what it is.
Yeah,
it's not going to get any better.
Yeah, get Bradley Beal out of there.
Yeah.
Poor guy needs to leave. Okay, well, this was fake, but Dame apparently is planning to request a trade, but, Woj posted that, actually, but he just openly criticized the team, and people are blowing it out of proportion.
I don't believe it. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No. I think he wants to win by himself.
You think he wants to win by himself?
Yeah.
Because
Win by himself, though.
Well, he's always said he doesn't want to join one of those teams. Like he wants to do it himself, kind of thing.
Right, he's gonna realize that's
stupid. And Jordan was telling me on the car ride here that he's just doing it for money.
I mean, yeah.
What's his contract? 180, 40 million a year?
He's got to get paid.
Make more money actually by staying on your original team than leaving.
You can't be called Dame Dollar and not get the dollars.
Yes, that's why he's staying in Portland.
Quote it. That's us. We're gonna patent that copyright. Right. And then one of our final ones: Keldon Johnson and JaVale McGee are replacing Bradley Beal and Kevin Love. I'm sorry, that is stupid.
What else would you do?
What do you mean? What else would you do? Get someone better.
Who are you gonna
Keldon Johnson is about Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry.
But they need size. That's why they pick those guys. They need size.
Keldon Johnson?
I'm just thinking JaVale McGee, right?
Yeah, okay, 7-footer. Okay, so then
McGee's not bad, but I don't know.
You got a massive. I would even take Boogie.
Okay, I just want to know: are we just gonna forget about my low-key pick? Because you said we're almost. And Chris Middleton, people. Jordan, Chris Middleton. I said Chris Middleton, the most low-key player in the playoffs, just went off last night. And you're not going to talk about it because that's what happens on this show, guys. You always do this to me. You always just want to ignore when I'm right and just criticize when I'm wrong.
Listen,
not winning Finals MVP.
Listen, nowhere close to Finals MVP. He's not going to be a Finals MVP, okay? That's that, okay? Him, Drew Holiday, and Giannis, speaking, we're going to talk about that, had an amazing game last night. Had a truly amazing game last night. But, you Finals MVP? Sleeper?
Oh, man. I'm just saying.
1 or 2 votes, but, that's all about
Chris Middleton, people. Chris Middleton. I'm calling it now.
No, you're not.
Chris Middleton.
Really? Oh, okay.
Finals MVP, Chris Middleton?
Chris Middleton. Calling it.
Calling it for what? I need you to clarify. I need you to say it word for word.
I'm just calling it. Chris Middleton, people. I'm calling it.
You're just going to call it? You're going to have another big game?
I'm not going to get any recognition from you two, so I'm calling it.
My goodness, man. Listen.
Audience knows.
All right, well, let's speak about the series so far then, okay? Great series. Giannis is playing with an injury, dropping 40 a game. But missing every single free throw he takes.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, last night, man, the game
you
real.
Seen that?
Ooh, that was rough.
He could have sealed it off way easier.
Just one.
Could have been easier than a steal and an alley-oop.
But who came clutch? Who came clutch, boys?
PJ Tucker.
More like Chris
Holiday?
Drew
Middleton
Holiday?
making the one foul shot.
Oh, the one, but he missed the first one.
But he made it a 4-point game with that foul shot.
Yeah, he made the
He
big
did.
shot, so.
He did. But
He's the closer.
I'm giving that game to Giannis. I'm not going to lie
That
to you.
steal by Drew Holiday at the end.
That was clutch defense by PJ Tucker at the beginning, quoting my father on that.
Well, I'm just saying that's an experienced point guard taking that ball away. That's what that is.
No, 13 dimes last night? Come on now. What do
Two
you
great
get?
defensive plays in both games.
23 and 13
Giannis
That
had
is,
a block.
that is the most deflating you can leave a team at the end of a game after you rip the
An
ball
alley-oop.
and an alley oop to
Goodness
finish and
gracious.
say we win the game that way. That's the way to go back
Yeah.
to Milwaukee.
Yeah. Nah, but don't worry, Suns in 7.
Bucks and 6.
Wow, Bucks and six.
Bucks in 6?
Bucks and 6.
You guys really have no hope for my boy Chris Paul, eh?
It's over. He's already. You see how mad he was? He can't get over his emotions.
Of course you gotta be mad, but you're not gonna be mad after that. Like, did you hear what they were talking about in the press conference? So, Devin Booker, how upset are you for Chris right now? And then Chris hit him with the Russell Westbrook. Like, what?
Yeah,
The what?
it's over.
Oh my goodness!
Take it
You
home,
can't say it's
Milwaukee.
over, man.
Take it
It's
home.
one game. You don't lose all momentum after one game.
Take it home.
Okay, well, it's actually 3 straight.
3 straight, up 2-0.
It's 3 straight. It's rare that teams come back from that.
Milwaukee, Chris Middleton.
Second
I
best player
called
on the
it.
team.
You want to know what, man? If Giannis brings glory back to Milwaukee since what, Kareem days?
Yeah.
What, back when he was Lou Alcindor?
I'm just saying, Chris Middleton.
Middleton would be a Milwaukee legend for sure.
Top five buck of all time.
No.
Okay,
What?
well, okay, hold on. Okay, what do you mean what? Okay, listen, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Okay, we got Giannis. We got technically Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou
Oscar
Alcindor.
Robertson.
Okay, Oscar Robertson.
Ray Allen.
I was gonna say Ray Allen.
Ray Allen didn't win with them though.
Ray Allen's way better than Chris Middleton ever
But
was.
Ray Allen didn't win with them.
You see
How-
the
He's
teams
way
he
better than
had?
Chris Middleton though. Look
Oh
at
my
look at the
gosh,
stuff he
this is
had.
what happens
If
every
Ray
time.
Allen-
Do
was
you know
playing
how
with
bad
Giannis.
the Bucks were?
Every time we're talking about Ray Allen not winning anything with the Bucks.
That's okay. Listen, that's back in the day when the Bucks had like that deer hunt jersey. You know what I'm
the
talking about?
Sonics. Wait, was it's the Sonics he was on?
He was on the Sonics at one
and,
point.
and then you remember him on Miami. That's about it. And Boston.
And Boston.
And Boston.
He was
you
Team
don't
Boston.
ever think of him in Milwaukee. Stop it. Chris Middleton's easily top
That's
5
where
for
he
Milwaukee.
played his most. Okay, so he'll be 5th. I'll say that. He's 5th.
yeah,
So,
I'll give it to him. Like,
he's not better than Ray Allen. That's crazy talk.
yeah, he can't be better.
Middleton
He'll
is
be,
a-
he'll be
an
fine.
This is the
all-star.
50th episode, and you guys are bringing ridiculous stuff. Just
Middleton is an all-star by association. Remember that. All-star by
Whoa,
association.
whoa.
all-star by. That's like saying Scottie Pippen's all-star by association.
No, that's different.
You're insane.
That's different.
You're insane, Jordan.
Did you compare Middleton to Scottie Pippen now?
Man.
Yes, I just did.
You
All right.
compared Middleton to Scottie Pippen. Middleton's not even
I
in the
called
top
it,
50
people.
of all time, though.
I
Speaking
called
of
it.
50th episode,
I called
Middleton's
it.
not even 50th of 50 all time.
I called it, people.
Is he even 100 all time? He's
called it.
100 all time.
Joel, remember
even
in the
100?
back. You remember in the back. I called it. Chris Middleton.
Call what?
Witnesses, not just here. Witnesses behind the camera.
Come here.
Joel, just so you know, I have it on record.
What are we talking about?
Chris Middleton. I called it.
Called what?
I called it. That's all you need to know. I called it. Chris Middleton,
called Chris
Milwaukee
Middleton,
Bucks.
Here's the thing, but he's,
Well, yeah, like he called him, Chris Middleton's gonna show up. Yeah.
here's the thing. He's
Straight
being
Chris
safe.
Middleton.
He's
Go,
saying
okay,
he won't
I'm
say
just-
what he's calling.
I'm just saying. I'm
but he's
calling
calling
it.
it.
I'm
Come
calling
on.
it.
Gotta have conviction. You gotta say what you're calling. All
Mike's not here today. Mike, I'm calling it.
right.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
I'll say he gets a few Finals MVP votes, but that's about it.
Like, just a few, though. Listen,
Giannis
though,
is
look,
by far the
facts.
favorite.
And Giannis is getting 41 at home, 41 away. Chris Middleton's dropping nine extra points. Yes, he had a great game last night. Got what 27 last night?
I'm calling Chris Middleton game winner for the Bucks. That's what I'm calling.
Okay,
Game
that's-
winner,
that's
tight game. It's gonna be a
possible.
tight
Game
game.
winner
I'm
for
saying
the
game
Bucks.
7. I'm
Chris
saying
Middleton
game
wins the
7.
game for the Bucks.
Christopher Paul. I don't know his middle name.
He ain't making no shots. Trust me.
He ain't making no shots. He's super efficient from the mid range. I'm saying mid range shot.
Devin Booker's looking
Chris
at,
Paul, that
looking
little
at Chris
broken.
Paul being like, man, he don't think we can do it. And
I'm
Devin
saying
Booker-
Chris Paul gets a
Yeah,
horrible
get Devin-
foul call.
Get Devin Booker some help. That's
Get Devin Booker some help. We've been saying he needs a point guard for years, and now he has MVP candidate Chris Paul.
But he needs to play like one.
Damn.
Exactly.
Okay, well, cool. One game. Allow the guy
Two
one
games.
game. Two games. Allow the guy 2 games.
It's not gonna happen. Chris Middleton.
Trust me. Game 7 in Phoenix.
Chris Middleton.
It's over in 6.
Chris Paul.
Bucks in 6. Bucks in 6.
Chris Paul with the ball, jump bars,
You're
dribbling
asking
down the court.
biggest choker of all time to come clutch.
Okay, first of all,
That's what you're asking.
biggest
cut that
choker.
out with
No,
the biggest
you're-
choker.
no.
One was the biggest choker of all time, James Harden.
No, you're
Karl
asking
Malone?
Chris Paul.
Karl Malone.
No.
Karl Malone's not.
No.
He won MVP
At least-
convincingly over Michael Jordan that year.
Yeah, at least he went to the finals more than once. Chris Paul, this is it. There's no more going to the
Yeah,
finals.
he went to the finals twice to get slapped by MJ in 16 twice.
Yeah, but it's MJ. Chris Paul's playing against Giannis and Chris Middleton. Like that's
Andrew Holiday.
That's not even no, it's not even comparable. You just like that's like what? That doesn't even matter.
I'm not trying to, but
Nope.
he's not the biggest choker of all time.
He is. He's one of the biggest.
Giannis is a superstar.
Yeah,
so
but
is Karl Malone, but
Chris
like
Paul is one of the biggest chokers.
no, he's
Hands down,
not.
hands down.
No, he's not.
Hands down.
That year when he was on the Rockets, dropped 41 in that game. 41 and what? 13?
Did they win, David? Did they win?
No, you want to know why? James Harden.
Chris Paul.
He got
James-
hurt. That too.
James Harden.
Chris Paul.
James Harden.
Chris Paul.
Chris Paul had 41 points
Always injured.
and 13 dimes with no turnovers.
You know what they're gonna say? Chris Paul wasn't as efficient because he got hurt. Which is
Oh,
the
yeah, they were
sto-
using that excuse. I've seen that.
Exactly. That's always the story of Chris Paul's life. I'm hurt. Sorry, guys.
It's true though.
LeBron James showed up to support.
Oh yeah, it's bad luck.
Support.
Drake curse. Yeah, no, this guy's like he's secretly rooting for the Bucks too because the Suns just slapped them by 6.
Just saying, people.
R.I.P. That doctor staff that decided to let AD play that game. They are all fired.
The Bucks are taking over the East.
The Bucks have taken over the East, man. Forget that.
Chris Middleton.
Oh, hot take right here. Giannis's one ring is more valuable than any of KD's rings.
Ooh, I like that.
I like
And-
that.
I do like that.
We like that. We like that. We
And-
like that.
Also, Kawhi's at least first ring. I mean,
First ring, correct.
First
Yeah,
ring.
First, I will.
second
I will
ring.
take it over
Second
the
ring, I
first
would
ring.
say so,
Second ring,
but,
don't
like-
you dare take that second ring from me.
Yeah, so Giannis's ring when it comes to value is up there. Both more than KD's.
Yes. Okay, but then if Chris Paul wins the ring, it's rather valuable as
Giannis
well.
is valuable, but he has to win it though. I don't.
Not gonna happen. Trust
If he
me.
wins a championship, he's certified top 30 for me. If he wins Finals MVP, he's certified top 25 for me.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. Where do you have Chris Paul? all
That's
time?
Chris Paul, man.
Meh? He's meh? Chris
Meh.
Chris
You're a
Paul?
Chris Paul fan.
What top 5 point guard of all time? Chris Paul?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh,
He's
stop.
better
it.
than John Stockton.
He's better than John Stockton.
I don't even put John Stockton up there. You gotta win. How can you be top 5 ever and not win a championship?
Magic,
Championship?
Zeke, Curry,
Championship.
Oscar Robertson
Championship.
with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Just saying.
Championship.
Just saying.
Championship.
Chris Paul. Who else? Who else was
Do you
there?
play to win the game?
Yeah, you
David?
play
Is
to
that
win
what
the
you
game.
do?
Yeah, yeah.
You play to win.
Who else do you have? Who do
You play to win
Okay,
the
cool.
game.
So do you have John Stockton above Chris Paul?
I have them both down
Do you?
below.
Okay, so then who do you have above Chris Paul then?
I guess the only
You
other
just named them.
options are like.
Okay, but
Jason
that's
Kidd,
that's
Walt
4 guys.
Frazier,
So who do you
that's
have
about
fifth?
it.
What do you want? So who'd you give me? You have Magic?
I give you Magic, Curry, Zeke, or Isaiah Thomas, Oscar Robertson,
Point guard.
and I have Chris Paul.
Did Jason Kidd win one?
I mean, he won one, but
Yeah,
he was,
but he was
a
old
role
with the
player, though.
Mavericks.
Jason Kidd
Okay, I mean,
has it. Has
He
a
was
ring.
old with the Mavericks.
Has a ring.
Look, I mean, there are people that say that because Jason Kidd did take 2 teams, the Nets to 2 finals.
He
Jason
did
Kidd,
take the
so-
Nets. That was he willed them
Jason Kidd better
with
than
the
Chris
help
Paul.
of rookie Richard
Alright.
Jefferson.
Jason Kidd better than Chris Paul.
Okay, all right.
You don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit it, but it's okay.
I mean, there are people that feel that way.
You're just saying that to be
You play to
outrageous.
win. You play to
You're
win,
just saying that to
people.
be
You
outrageous.
play to win.
You play to win, people.
Play to win.
Yeah, you do play to win.
Drop that in
So
the
you also
chat.
play to be
Play to
great.
win.
You play to win. Drop it in the comments. You know, forget the comments, okay? I'm gonna turn them off. Anyways, okay, moving on. Okay, we've been talking about a lot of American players. Moving on to the Olympics, the
Olympics.
qualifiers. Team USA sucks.
Woo.
They are 1-2. They've lost to Nigeria, OG Anunoby, okay? Nigerian Jesus, okay? No, it's blasphemy. I'm not gonna say that. But and then who else? Who else is this? Australia.
Australia.
I didn't even know Matisse Thybulle was Australian.
I don't know either.
And then they
though.
beat Argentina. Who's on Argentina? Luis
Nobody.
Scola. Is he in Argentina?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Luis Scola don't even play anymore.
He's retired. Yes.
Yeah, he's long gone. You know, Kobe talked trash to him in Spanish once. Gone. That's what he's most famous for.
I'm just looking at these rosters right now.
Now go ahead, look at the roster. Look at the roster that where they replaced Bradley Beal and Kevin Love for JaVale McGee and Keldon Johnson.
I'm just, you know what?
You know how many guys are on the market? I'm sorry, do you know how many guys are on the market?
You know what though? When I look at the roster for this,
I will take Blake Griffin
The US
over Keldon Johnson.
it's
and-
not. It's
and
not like
JaVale
it's
McGee.
the greatest roster ever assembled either. I think-
Okay, but look at the roster. You got Bam Adebayo. Is Jimmy Butler on that team? No, get Jimmy Butler on that team.
Yeah, but you and I both know Jimmy Butler can't win.
You can't win.
He can't win?
Where is he this year, David? What round did he get out?
The first round, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He lost to a team that was just better than his team.
Yeah,
Exactly.
facts.
I mean, he played bad. So
Teams are better.
I'm just looking at it right now. You got
He can't
you got Draymond Green,
yeah.
which is like he's past his prime.
I know, but they need another playmaker on that team, so give me Kyle Lowry on that
Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
team. W.
And wait, weren't you, who was bragging that? Was it you that was saying Jason Tatum is like one of the best players in the league?
Yeah.
He's one of the
Me
best
and
players
Jordan.
in the league.
Probably Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's a top
Yeah.
10 player in the league.
And that's obviously been proven wrong. 'Cause
It's obviously proven wrong.
if he was any good, he would be taking USA all the way.
If he was any good, he'd be taking USA all the way. Bro.
USA
injuries.
That's
all
KD's
the way.
job. That's
That's
KD's job.
That's Kevin Durant's job. No leader claim that he's never been a leader in his life.
Roll
Kevin
back
Durant.
the clips.
Roll
Go back
the
and
clips.
watch something.
Go ahead,
You'll see
roll back the
David's
clips.
claim
Yep.
that Jason
Yep.
Tatum is
Yep.
pretty much the next LeBron James.
We didn't say that, so come on.
None of
Let's-
us have ever said that in our life.
Okay, but that's
we're
what
not
I'm
going to
saying.
see another LeBron
You know
for
what?
decades.
I'm looking at this, and the roster isn't that great. Like,
what do you mean it's not that great?
it's not that great. Like, I
Look
think
at
if
what's
you
the second best team? Australia?
Compared to past rosters, yeah, it's not that good.
compare the past.
Oh, of
rosters,
course, yeah. That
That's
Kobe, Melo, Dwayne Wade,
That's why
Kyle Lowry, DeMar
I think that's the
DeRozan.
problem. You're comparing it
LeBron.
to that roster, and I think that's a problem. Like,
I'm not comparing. You're comparing it to that roster.
no, you're the one that said this is like they absolutely suck, and it makes sense why
they
they
no,
suck.
they do suck.
No, it makes sense why they suck though. Like
Not really.
right now, I'm looking at you have Jason Tatum, you have Zach LaVine,
Which is another W in
and
my
and
opinion.
Kevin Durant on the outside.
I lost my shoe.
What is that? That's not that great, Jordan.
That's
Just saying.
pretty damn good though.
It's decent. It's not great.
Those are like all top
I
20.
mean, based
top
off the
30 players in
competition they're
league.
playing, it should be good enough to win gold.
It should be good enough to at least have only 2 losses.
Yeah, but you guys are still thinking like other countries are like Belarus or something.
No,
here
but
with
still, like,
nobody on
the
them.
talent-wise, that team is still.
like think about who else is there. Like okay, let's like Australia. Okay, you got Matisse Thybulle, Joe Ingles, and Patty Mills.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons or Kyrie Irving are not on that team.
Kyrie plays for
Kyrie plays for
America.
U.S. too.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons not on that team. He played for Australia before, right?
Yeah, but you also got to remember
Spain?
it's an
Pau Gasol's
international
old.
game. It's different. It's a different style. A lot of these guys like on Australia, like half the team doesn't play in the NBA. They play like international, and so they're used to international rules.
Also, less foul calls in the international.
Yeah, there's
I love
handshake
that.
is allowed in this
Yeah.
in this game, right? So way less foul
I love
calls.
that. But okay, but then that's probably why people like KD and stuff can't thrive.
I mean, Cade isn't relying on foul calls, so.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's unguardable.
I think also KD doesn't care this much. Like you said, the mellow.
So it's a
team,
gold
like-
in the Olympics for your
Yeah,
country
but, like-
after
like this
COVID.
Is, yeah, but this just like it just ain't
The
the time.
COVID-19.
Like, nobody really is messing with the Olympics this year.
I'm messing with the Olympics this year. Like what's her name? That got kicked out for weed, bro.
Yeah, but so that's
Sorry,
making
carry
more
on.
noise than the actual Olympics itself.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
nobody's
it's true.
like
It's part of the Olympics.
nobody's
though.
like vibing with the Olympics this year. It's like, it's whatever. If we get it, we get it. That's why I feel like the USA.
I'm
attitude's
vibing with the
like,
Olympics. You know how devastated I was when Canada had a good team.
oh my god.
Most
Oh
of
my
the,
God,
most
they
of the
had
best players
good-
weren't playing. So
Yeah, facts. No, Jamal Murray was injured, and then for some reason Shea Gilgeous-Alexander didn't want to play. But they had a pretty good team. They had Lou Dort.
It's not for some reason.
They
Nobody,
had Andrew Wiggins. They had Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Canada doesn't want to go and get embarrassed by other teams. That's why.
We're better than Australia. I thought we were better than Australia.
If
I thought we were
if
better
Australia
than
could beat
Australia.
USA, they're definitely beating Canada. There's no
Yeah,
way.
hands down. Australia's been
Kelly
so
Olynyk,
underrated in the
Kelly
past.
Olynyk as the center for Canada. Like that's who you want?
Come
on.
I love me some Kelly Olynyk, bro. He's
Oh.
such a great. I don't need to sip water.
here's the issue with Team USA, though. They're not a roster. We need to stop calling them that. Most of the players on the team do the same thing. Dame's a scorer. Kyrie's a scorer. KD's a scorer. Zach LaVine's a scorer.
Whoa.
Bradley Beal before the team was a scorer.
Kevin Love,
Kevin Love. Again, most of the guys are scorers.
no defenders.
Short team. Very weak.
Oh, facts. Dude. So let's bring in JaVale McGee to make us that much better, guys.
I think McGee's a good addition because they need height.
Yeah, of course they need height.
Because that's how they lost to Nigeria. They couldn't.
gets yeah. The Nigerian
They
players
just got
are
bodied.
tall.
So, but again, this is not a roster. This is a collection of dudes who score. So this is
Get me. You want tall players? Give me Boogie.
Boogie. What?
Okay, Boogie in like 2013, yeah. But like Boogie now,
What has Boogie done recently? Nothing.
Foul out of the
Nothing.
conference finals.
What a
That's quite memorable. If you ask me, falling out of
Boogie
the
right
conference
now is
finals.
not. And also Greg Popovich, man. Hey,
That's disappointing me. You
Come
got
on.
Greg Popovich.
Hey.
You got
No.
you got Eric
a lot
Spoelstra.
of his success has to do with the players he's also coached. Let's not get it
Of
twisted.
course, but that's also half the coaches.
yeah,
most coaches.
But he's also
It's
he's-
very
he's-
evident
he's the
that since
third.
he's lost his players, it's shown the results.
He's
of
still
his
one of the
coaching.
greatest coaches of all time, though, and literally the most
One of the
winningest
greatest- I'm not
coach of
taking
all time.
anything I think he's just bored. I don't think he cares that much.
Oh yeah, no, guys
Like,
gotta retire. I hate to say this, and it might sound cruel, but like a lot of stuff has happened to this guy, like a lot of deaths, and he just kind of
Here's the thing,
of
if he really cared about winning, he wouldn't be in San Antonio right now.
True, he was with LA one year, with Phil Jackson, I believe.
Yeah, Pop should either just retire or
Look,
or
poor
just
guy's
leave
gotta
San
retire.
Antonio. Like, I don't know why he's still there.
Yeah, poor guys.
Okay, but that's it always happens with USA. They really do walk in thinking they're the best, and unless they're like the '94 team or they're like the last 2012 team, they don't have the greatest track record. Like they have lost before. This is not the first time
They lost to
Smacked
Argentina
in
that
FIBA.
one year.
They haven't like been
FIBA, they
undefeated.
got beat.
FIBA, they finished 7th last time.
That's what I'm saying. And Canada does the same
Not
thing
even
with
a
like
medal?
hockey. Canada thinks that like Canada wins every Olympics,
But they do win every Olympic.
But they
hockey.
really don't. If you go back and look
You
at
don't
it,
have to see their past juniors though.
yeah, but okay, even if you go back in World Juniors, we act like the Canadian team dominate World Juniors, but we really don't. Like maybe every we win like 2 in a row, and then they lose for another.
There's still
3
teams
years.
like Russia. So.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the
You know how
same
many
way with
people you
NBA
just made so
basketball.
happy?
Sorry,
You made so many people just so happy because like 70% of our viewers are international,
that's fine.
so they're gonna be so.
I'm
happy.
just honest. I'm honest. It's okay, Canada. We're not always
It's
the best
okay.
at hockey. Just like how USA isn't always the best at basketball. It's just
India's hockey team. I'm joking.
I've never seen.
I'm
it.
joking. I don't even.
You know,
think they
I
have a
got
hockey
I got
team.
invited once to go coach hockey in Saudi Arabia.
They have a
Are
hockey
you
team?
serious?
Yeah,
You played hockey, did you know?
I did, but they
Pastor Brandon.
They asked me to come coach a team there.
Brandon Moore.
I thought that was kind of like what the
What
heck.
position you play?
I was defense.
Brandon Moore. Oh, were you a goon?
No,
No. No Ty Domi stuff, eh?
just a solid.
There's a
2A
great
D.
defender.
Solid 2A D player.
Joel, who's a good defender in the NHL?
NHL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We stick to basketball, people.
Yeah, bro. Listen.
The USA is not as dominant as they think in basketball. That's my point.
Here's another issue with Team USA.
What do you got?
The mentality is different.
Oh my
Previous
goodness.
years, they would blow teams out by 50. They made it known that
70
we're coming
points?
for
Who they
you.
blow up by 70 points? We're telling you
Nigeria.
about-
Nigeria. So this is what they're doing now. They're playing around with people. You give people confidence, they're not scared of Team USA.
That's true. They don't got no killers on the team. There's no
No.
killers on team.
There's no
USA.
leaders on that team except for
No.
Draymond.
There's the leader is
Draymond and Tatum.
We need killers. You need people that like want to take the life out of
You
people.
need people like a Kobe Bryant.
Like a Kobe Bryant, the Mamba mentality.
Even like Dame is not that. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame is like
Dame's actually a pretty overrated performer.
How dare you overrate my boy Damian?
He actually is. If you want to look
3
into
buzzer
it,
beaters.
overrated.
if you actually want to look into like his numbers against like Golden State in 2018,
Yeah, that's Golden State though. They were great
or
defensively. and
even against the Nuggets as well. CJ McCollum was the best player in that series they won.
All right, get out of here.
Dame has a clutch gene in him. Just can't pull it at the right time.
Because
He's won
except
several
for
series.
he only has 2 good game winners. The one against the Rockets and the one against OKC.
Does he not have another against? Does he not have 3?
But it doesn't matter how many you have.
No, he's got 2.
It doesn't matter how many you have because it's how far did you get? I'm just saying.
That's facts. He's been in the conference finals once and he got absolutely destroyed.
They were up it for most of the games. They had like a double-digit lead going to the fourth quarter in 3 or
yeah,
4
he
games.
got
So
swept by the Lakers.
that was actually a winnable series. Like
It was. I don't would have
if you look
loved.
back at it,
No killers, like Jordan said. They don't have any fire in them. There's
No.
no reason for them to
Really, eh?
perform.
even guys like Melo have more heart than
Wow.
these people.
That is very disrespectful.
Which Melo? New York Melo?
No, there's only one
No,
Melo.
I think
There's only one Melo.
the only Melo I think of is like the Nuggets Melo. Like that's
What?
Man, the good old days with Nuggets Melo. Back when I was
like
just
Nuggets
a wee
Melo.
lad.
He's okay. He's okay.
Nuggets Melo.
He's
is,
okay back then. Nuggets Melo's.
LeBron shined him out.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, of
it's
course
LeBron,
he did. 'Cause
so.
it's LeBron James. LeBron James was the most famous person on earth without Instagram. Like
I did like braided Melo. I like Melo.
Braids
with
Melo?
Melo with the braids.
Yeah.
Nuggets Melo, man. That is the best Melo. I
Cornrows
don't like.
back in the day. Just
Nah, listen,
super
listen.
tight with the headband.
Melo's braids right now are no. He's trying, man. He's trying.
He's always up in that gym. I see all the NBA players up in that gym.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they're always
like-
putting up shots.
Yeah.
They never do that in the game though.
always wearing his hoodie.
Oh, Melo.
Melo's gonna get one of those
hoodie
clip-on
Melo.
hoodies that the football players wear. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he
That's
can't-
what's his name? Always wears.
He doesn't want to be hoodie Melo. That kept him out of the league.
Who's that guy in Kansas City?
You know what? That they are. I mean, with JaVale McGee coming back, but like they are missing some veterans on Team USA
Tyreek Evans.
too.
No.
The only experienced one I think is KD.
Yeah,
In terms of winning gold,
Yeah.
but he's a baby. So
Kevin
I thought-
Durant and
I
Draymond
never-
Green.
I never considered him
Draymond
like
Green's
that.
won gold.
I never considered KD like a leader like that.
He's never been a
not.
leader. He admitted that he wasn't a leader. We're talking about it on the car right here.
He actually said it for verbatim. I am not a leader. I'm a basketball player.
Wow.
That's what he said. Like I'm.
How are you gonna admit that you cannot lead a team?
Maybe this is just a shift in basketball though. Like maybe this is actually finally like it's an even like playing field for all international teams.
Internationally, it's growing
Actually,
so much.
I was watching this Jimmy High Roller video. He said that
Danny
10
Avdija,
of the
huh?
20 best young players are not from America. So league change it.
It's a fact. It's a fact.
But
Danny
with all that being
Avdija.
said, America got no excuses. You still got the best talent
Yeah, come on,
in the
man.
world.
They're gonna have the best talent for
Injuries
another
or
couple
not,
years.
no LeBron, no Curry.
Facts.
Nah, like come on, man. Like this
Like,
is
who's the
embarrassing.
competition right now? Slovenia.
Why didn't Curry
Latvia?
play? Is Curry injured?
Curry's not injured. He just don't want
He
to
just
play.
didn't want to play. See, that's what I'm saying. Is people they don't see this Olympics as like we got to do this.
Why did LeBron not want to play? That's my question.
Most guys
No,
don't want
LeBron
to either
can't.
risk injury
Yeah.
or if you're in the case of LeBron, you've already won it multiple times. So it's
This
like
guy's won it every single year he was on it. What?
no,
2000
not the one they
2008.
lost to Argentina.
Oh, facts. 2008, 2012.
That's when Manu
That was-
Ginobili-
Nobody will look back at your career and be like, well, at least they won the Olympics. Like that's Melo's situation.
Yeah.
Because like
Facts.
he was on that team,
At least he was good for like the couple seasons.
That's
he was
kind of
in
all
Denver.
he
but
has.
that's all
so
he
it.
has to cling to is that gold medal. And
Facts.
still in
I'd
NBA,
be proud of that golden medal. Though.
in NBA glory, it doesn't matter. Like nobody.
not like
really,
a World Cup.
Yeah,
That's what
nobody
I'm saying.
cares about that.
The only
be
guy
proud
who
of
gets
that.
high praise for winning a gold medal was Manu Ginobili, but like that's because he was in Argentina.
I love Manu Ginobili. And he deserves
But that's
the
like an
praise.
underdog thing too.
That's
Like
an
he was
underdog,
able
yeah.
to take a team to help do that.
Yeah, facts. Who else was on that team? Louis Scola.
The team was actually good that year. But
Louis Scola is a legend,
yeah, but Team USA got no killers, have no playmakers.
right?
Lack
That's
of-
what I was saying. Joel was saying on the car ride. Fred VanVleet.
What?
What?
He would have been
Oh
nice.
my
They
God.
actually they could use a playmaker like Fred VanVleet.
Why would you put him on over like Damian Lillard? Are you crazy?
Not over Damian Lillard, but if Bradley Beal.
You
And-
would
and
ch-
J- and-
you
and-
would
and-
put-
and-
you
and
would-
Kevin-
you would
and
put
Kevin
Van
Love are gone.
Fleet over Beal?
Well, if
that what you're telling me
no,
right now?
no,
Not
if
when
Beal is
healthy,
not
but-
hurt
Oh.
or has COVID, I'm talking about replacements for those two because they're gone. Why does Kevin Love not want to do it?
She doesn't want to.
Just doesn't want to do it. I don't feel like it.
Oh man.
They should have like if
Fred
Trey was
VanVleet
healthy,
should be on
Trey
that
would have
team.
been a
No,
perfect fit.
no, he
Kyle
shouldn't.
Lowry,
no,
DeMar DeRozan.
It's over.
But listen, look at the guys they're wanting. They're not wanting like LeBron James. They're not wanting the Steph Currys. They're wanting these low key
Most of them
guys.
declined.
it just makes you so mad you even said
JaVale McGee got put on that team. I saw this on an overtime page. JaVale McGee got put on that team to vlog it and just to spread media.
Fred Van. Oh, I can't believe you even said that.
What do you mean you can't believe it said Fred VanVleet?
That
The
cheese.
kid from Chicago, aside from Derrick Rose
He fits well in the team with what they need. So
and Anthony Davis.
No,
Anthony
he
Davis
fits
is also
good
the
for
key.
the Raptors. If you put him on any other team, he's not that
If you
good.
put him on any other team, he's going to continue to be a great playmaker and scorer
No, he's not.
and defender.
No, he's not. He's not that great.
Who, might I say, got absolutely snubbed from the all defensive teams this year.
Yeah.
Listen, Kawhi Leonard's my favorite player.
Fred is
He didn't
not
deserve that
that
all-defensive
tough.
team.
He's not tough like Kyle Lowry is.
Oh, he's a little tough guy.
He's inconsistent.
He's a tough.
He's
What?
inconsistent.
Explain to me how Fred VanVleet is
The
inconsistent, please.
Raptors need him to be a scorer.
And he is a scorer.
No, he's not.
Yes, he
No, you're
is.
not gonna put him
He's
on
a 20 and 10 guy, consistently.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! He's gonna be an all-star soon, eh? I hope you know that.
Wait, really?
Pity votes.
Really?
That's what happens when Toronto can
cap.
vote somebody into the game just because the whole city of Toronto votes them in. That's what happens.
He's gonna be an all-star.
Come on,
soon.
Fred VanVleet's gonna make an all-star. Come on.
Yes, he will make
no.
an all-star
If he
team.
was good, they would have
So
put him
will
on
OG
the roster.
Anunoby.
If he
So
was-
will OG Anunoby.
If he was good, he
So
would be
will
on
OG
the USA
Anunoby.
roster right
So
now.
will OG
No
But he's
way.
not.
Again, all-star voting, as we all know, is just nonsense. Ever
Yeah,
since,
Zaza
ever
Pachulia.
since Zaza Pachulia and Alex Caruso get so many fan votes, who they're
Boban
gonna make the all-star
Marjanovic,
team.
bro.
Derrick Rose is being voted in to be a starter.
I would have loved to see
No,
Derrick Rose in
no,
an all-star
like,
team that one year.
Stop
Dropped
giving,
50
stop
on
giving that
Minnesota.
man pity.
I
That's
would
a
have loved that. Don't you dare! No, of course we should give him pity. It's Derrick Rose.
look like a baby out here. Come on.
Come on, though. Listen, though. Derrick Rose.
He got an MVP vote.
Listen. Okay, yeah, he did. He got like 7.
No, he got a first place vote.
Yeah.
That's why people like us can have a podcast
Yeah.
because everyone has crazy opinions. So
Like who they allowing to vote?
But listen, though. Derrick Rose, think about this. He was in his, what year was he in when he won his MVP? 4th year?
Yeah, he was pretty young.
He was pretty young, right? And he's still growing. He's still developing. He's not even in his prime yet. Think about that. He was an MVP and wasn't even in his prime.
Then he got hurt.
And he got hurt.
That's Westbrook on steroids. Like, that's what that is. If you play like that, that's how it's going to end up.
But he could shoot better than Westbrook, too.
He could he could shoot better.
That's a big addition.
But if you're going to
Westbrook could stay
healthy. That's it.
if you're going to jump above the rim like that,
Like
you're
the other
going to
day-
pay the consequence.
The other day, I saw B.J. Armstrong on the phone with Derrick Rose, that video.
Yeah.
Where B.J. Armstrong's calling. I was like, hey, bro, I got to let you know that you're being traded. Derrick Rose was like, it's just so surreal, man. That got me in my feelings, bro.
Ugh.
I'm telling you right now, that's heartbreaking.
Boo-hoo.
What do you mean, boo-hoo? He's from Chicago.
Boo-hoo.
And his own team just did him so dirty like that?
Wayne Gretzky was traded from the Edmonton Oilers. So
So what?
Oh, yeah, wait. We're talking about who did dirty. I mean, okay. Let me just say this here.
Uh,
Loyalty doesn't matter in sports. I don't know what these people are on about.
Loyalty
oh my
means a
dude.
lot, though.
No.
I was really mad. I was really upset with Masai Ujiri,
Stop.
but-
Do you think
we
Raptor
did
fans
get
care that DeMar DeRozan got traded? No.
Nope.
They're not shedding no tear right now.
I cared at first because I really thought Kawhi Leonard was going to do like a little Jermaine Defoe for my soccer fans out there back when I was into soccer. We got
But
Jermaine
but
Defoe from
now,
Sundridge.
Right now, that's a good trade.
and he faked an injury and didn't play for us the entire season
but-
and just
but
got
right
traded.
now,
That's
as
what I
you
thought was
can
going to happen
see,
with Kawhi Leonard, so I was kind of pissed.
It was a good trade for the Raptors, right?
It was a great trade for the Raptors.
it's the best trade.
But
they've ever
DeMar,
done.
Here's
we
the
still
thing.
love you.
But you see,
Eh.
the amount of emotionalism wouldn't even matter because
You don't love DeMar no more?
He loves living in Compton.
You don't love DeMar no
He
more?
didn't love. He liked it here, but he loves it back home.
Who loves living in Compton? I'm sorry.
That's
I
where
think
he's
he likes
from.
living in LA, but not.
Well,
Who do you think Ice Cube would be like? Yeah, bro, I'm gonna move back to Compton.
where is he
Think
right
Snoop
now?
Dogg-
Where's DeRozan right now?
San Antonio.
Playing in the Drew League in LA. Where's that? That's by Compton.
DeRozan's not playing in the Drew League.
Where is he playing right now?
He has played in the Drew League in the
He
past.
always
has.
plays in the True League. Yeah.
He's going to the
He's-
Lakers. He's going to the
He's
Lakers.
not gonna live in Compton though.
Him going to Lakers.
Why are
isn't
you gonna be
gonna-
an NBA?
Why?
Like,
If,
he'll give-
why
he'll
isn't
give
he on the
back.
roster if he's
He'll
so
gi-
good? Why isn't he on the roster?
DeMar DeRozan?
Yeah,
The
on USA.
I've been making an argument for
I'm
that.
gonna really
and
be
you'd
honest.
like,
They don't need him again. They already have too many scores. I don't know why.
Well, he barely scores, so it don't matter.
I mean, if we're really being honest, DeMar's been overrated for like quite a few years.
Shut your mouths.
Because
Oh my god.
look, hey,
Listen,
I
he's
was
one of
already
the
saying.
best mid-range players, which is a lost and forgotten skill. As of like, you can see.
Listen, but there are people who could do it better though.
Oh,
Chris
man,
Paul, one of the
mid-range.
best mid-range shooters of all time.
Kawhi's a better mid-range shooter than DeMar DeRozan.
You okay? Pause a
That-
second.
Yes,
What?
he's actually more
Kawhi,
efficient.
yeah,
He's more
definitely.
efficient, yes, because DeMar DeRozan takes more shots.
Sorry, look, he's not even better than DeMar DeRozan's not better than Shea or like CJ McCollum right now.
Come on now.
Who? Wait, who's the first?
Shea
person?
Gilgeous-
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander
Oh.
or CJ McCollum.
Okay, CJ McCollum.
I
Okay,
mean,
I say he's better than CJ McCollum.
I say they're about even. Him
I say
and
he's better
CJ.
than CJ McCollum.
But the fact that it's a debate, right? This was a man who was once an
That's a good
all-star
point.
starter.
and he should have been an All-Star this year.
No,
Yes, he should have.
No,
Screw Mike Conley.
Mike Conley deserved it.
No. Okay, yes, he deserved it.
Yeah.
You can't say DeRozan didn't deserve that. Come on now.
David.
Oh, Pastor Brandon.
David. Come on.
Pastor Brandon, come on.
If
Come
he
on.
was good, he'd be on the roster. I'm just
And
saying.
he is good.
He'd be on USA right now.
Okay,
if he
cool.
was
So you
good.
think Keldon Johnson... Do you know who Keldon Johnson is, Pastor Brandon?
Role players? You need role players, David.
Do you know who Keldon Johnson is?
You need role
Yes or no?
players.
Do you know who Keldon Johnson is?
Of course, I don't know who he is.
Exactly. My point exactly. He's a nobody. You know who? You know why JaVale
I
McGee's...
don't even know who he is.
You wanna
I know about
why-
everybody. I don't
Exactly.
even know who Keldon
Wait,
You
Johnson
know
is.
who Keldon Johnson is?
So
He had a good
how-
season this year. You want to know
how-
why JaVale McGee's on the roster?
How-
You know why JaVale McGee is so famous?
How did the USA roster?
JaVale McGee is so famous because of his Shaqtin' a Fool clips. JaVale McGee.
He played a key part in the Lakers
That's why
winning the
he's so famous.
championship. So
How-
I'm not gonna.
Can you tell me how, if you're comparing a guy that I don't even know who he is on USA roster, and you're comparing him to DeMar DeRozan, because obviously the scouts and the general manager all said we want that guy instead of DeMar. We want him instead of DeMar. That's crazy.
That's why we're having this episode, because we're proving how stupid they are for getting JaVale McGee.
Listen, JaVale was not a bad selection. It's just Keldon Johnson that should have not been picked. But
Jordan knows the NBA. I hope you guys know this. You know, we wouldn't have started a podcast if we don't know the NBA. And the fact that I don't even know if Mike knows who Keldon Johnson is, okay? But the fact that 2 out of the 3 members of this podcast don't know who Keldon Johnson is, just
you only know him because you're a Spurs fan. That's it.
I know because I'm a Spurs fan.
Wow.
That's why I know him.
Again, look, I mean, as I said, look.
Let's think of other people. I would have taken Kyle Lowry, like I said, and Freddie VanVleet, DeMar DeRozan, Mike Conley if he wasn't so hurt, Blake Griffin.
USA, all the way.
People don't care anymore about
USA on the way.
They'll figure it out. I think they'll figure it out, though.
Of course they'll figure it out.
I think they'll figure it out.
They
this
should.
year.
Yeah,
I think they will.
they'll end with a 7-6 record.
The only real competition to them is Australia, Spain.
Who can prove
If
this?
if there's one thing that USA don't like happen, it's getting embarrassed.
That's it.
So, it's kind of like
Here's the thing: if they lose this year, the next Olympics, they're gonna have a super team.
yeah.
Because that what happened in 2012. They lost the year before.
Yeah.
Lost to Argentina. They got embarrassed, and then Melo and all those guys, LeBron, KD, Westbrook, they all like, okay, let's go win.
Oh, that's bad.
There's
That's
purpose
probably
in
what's gonna
losing.
happen.
There's purpose. No.
Yeah. Okay. So then look. Okay. Then if we were to rebuild a different team USA, then who would you guys put on it? Let's go around in a circle and share our answers like a good little class. Okay. So Jordan, I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh, okay.
One guy that's the super standout guy that's not like LeBron James or Stephen
I
Curry.
would have put
Like none of the crazy guys like Kevin Durant and stuff like that.
man. I would have put like Mike Conley on the team. He's just a solid guy. He could
a
shoot,
great guy.
play make, play defense.
He probably can play the international game pretty good.
Yeah, so that's probably a guy that should have been on there. Man, I'm trying to see who else.
I put James Harden. Like
No,
I
but
know
he's injured.
I know he's injured, but like when
He's a perfect fit for the
next
team.
time he can play. That's his time to shine because he can just do things in an international game that just
With all this being said, hey, KD, man.
Kevin
No excuses.
Durant, I know you're watching this.
No excuses, man. No excuses. No.
we don't want one of his KD burner accounts.
No,
in our
he
comment
watches it.
section.
He watches it like these crazy guys like Joachim Sharipov that comment hate on our videos when we talk about Kevin Durant. That's Kevin Durant right there.
Again, Kevin Durant. If they don't win gold, Kevin Durant's image will be tarnished.
Oh yeah.
Because he's the
yeah.
man.
It won't be
Oh,
tarnished,
yeah.
but
He's the best player on that team.
yeah.
Here's the thing: people don't like Kevin Durant as ready as
Give me
as
Jimmy
enough.
Butler on that team.
I don't mind Jimmy Butler on that team, but I don't want him being the leader of that team.
He won't be the leader of that team.
All right.
I think Draymond Green would be the leader of that team. He's the only true
No.
leader there. Yes, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, and Jason Tatum are the three true leaders there.
I mean,
you can even
I
argue
wouldn't-
Zach LaVine, but if Zach
Tatum's
LaVine
not
was
a
a good
leader
yeah.
yet.
And if Zach LaVine was a good leader, then he
LaVine's
probably
not a
doing more with the Bulls. But Jimmy Butler can score. He's
Good leaders
clutch,
don't exist in today's NBA.
he also
Think about
is
how
a
many
great
good leaders
defender.
there is.
Jimmy Butler's an All NBA,
Trae
amazing
Young
defender.
people.
Trae Young's a good leader. I'll say that. Trae
Oh
Young's a good leader.
God, get out of here!
No, Trae Young's a good leader. Okay, if we're
He's an
talking about good
okay
leaders who are
leader. He's a
all-stars,
villain. He's a super villain. and
Giannis
he
is
fulfills
a good
his
leader.
Okay, listen, you want to know what? Disney casted him to the NBA
Alright.
and told him to be the human version of Scar. Has the same hair and everything.
Trae
Yeah,
Young.
I forgot. You're a Trae Young hater, David. Yeah.
I'm a Trae Young despiser.
Trae Young would have been. You would
Trae
have.
Young-
You would have been in love with Trae Young on Team USA if he was there.
I wouldn't say.
He would fit perfect on the team. That's the guy.
He would fit great on Team USA, playmaker, leader.
That's who they needed.
But he could still,
Move Dame to that shooting guard position.
Trae Young could still, just go away.
They
Leave me
need a
alone.
big man. They
I
could,
hate seeing this guy on my timeline. Has bald spots.
he's good. That's it.
Team USA will figure it out. They'll figure it out.
He's a 52-year-old with a baby face.
That's okay.
That's what he's built.
I mean, yeah,
Trey, I'm
the only
sorry,
reason
that was
why
me
this is
every-
a topic is because Americans they're so egotistical about basketball. So they're already losing.
Be careful what you say about
Bro, I don't
Americans.
really care who's watching this. They're already big mad that they lost to
10% of
Nigeria.
viewers are American, eh?
The only thing that they can really claim to now is, because obviously the results in the Olympics is football, because nobody else plays football in
That's it.
North America.
Bro, you know how many Americans are going to be in the comments like, Merca.
But I'm saying
America.
that's
America for gold.
I'm saying, if Americans were less egotistical, this wouldn't matter.
Less egotistical.
But
That's
because
a big word.
they expected to beat Nigeria, right, and Australia, they mad. That's why this is a topic.
You're just going to stroll through here and
It is
beat
what it is.
Nigeria. Listen, OG Anunoby is the greatest Nigerian player in the history of basketball.
Yeah,
What? Whoa! No, bro.
Okay, hold up. Who else was on Nigeria?
There's Hakeem.
Oh my goodness, wait, Hakeem.
If we're talking about Nigerian descent, Giannis is Nigerian descent. Embiid is Nigerian. Wait, is he? No,
Embiid's Cameroonian.
Cameroonian, but come on, at least there's
You can't, wait, okay, hold on. Wait, I have
Nigerian
no clue
descent.
Hakeem was Nigerian.
descent. Yeah, but I think
Okay, but yeah, no, but like what team did he play for?
played for Team USA, but
Hakeem?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I thought he was actually born in Africa.
Yeah, but you can live in a country.
Yeah,
and
of
play
course,
for them, right?
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like yeah, no, I'm not talking descent. I'm talking best.
I don't think OG played that game.
At
They
least
beat
it's
USA.
good.
Regardless.
It's good that people want to
Greatest
go back
Nigerian
and
player.
play for their home country now.
Yeah.
Instead of
But yeah, no, OG was born in the UK, so like he could play for Great Britain.
They're not in it this year.
Yeah, no, they suck,
Yeah,
man.
their team's not good.
What? Wait, has there ever been a British NBA player?
No.
I don't think so.
Pass me the ball, mate.
If Canada was
Wow,
healthy,
now the British people are coming for you
yeah. Right.
over the bridge.
But again, Team USA, Garrett Dunn and Greg Popovich, show yourself. I mean,
I think this season and next season will
Pass me the
probably
ball, in it.
Popovich
In
is
it.
it's over for him.
Bruv.
So
you should retire. I don't know why you still.
Yeah, man, poor Pop. Guys
to-
gotta go.
time for the Spurs to move on. Time for Team USA to move on.
Facts. Spurs.
Spurs
Hire-
should have kept Becky Hammond.
That's what I was gonna say. Hire Becky Hammond. Spurs.
I don't know about that.
Becky Hammond's a great coach. She stepped up a couple games when Pop was out, when he got ejected.
Here's the thing, right? If she was really as great as people said she was, she would have been picked up already. Like I don't.
No, that's true. I believe.
No, she's.
I believe she
I'm
deserves
sure
a
she's
job.
pretty good, but
I
like-
believe I'd take David Yeager and Jerry Stackhouse over.
well, it's obvious that.
Don't be hating us in our comments, okay? We're not.
No, it's obvious that Popovich is grooming her to be the next head coach.
Yeah.
Of course,
So-
hey, listen, guys, okay? We're not misogynistic, if that's the right
I mean, there's
word
still a job
over here.
opening left because the Pelicans haven't got a coach yet. So maybe
Pacers as well.
Pacers
Oh,
have Rick
Pacers
Carlisle.
signed,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I don't know, maybe the Bucks will still fire Mike Budenholzer, which they should do.
they
Championship or
should
not,
do, man.
they
Get
should
Mike
still fire him.
Budenholzer out of there, bro.
I mean, that may sound a bit ruthless after you win a championship, but
No,
like,
they're not gonna. No, they're gonna keep him if they win for sure.
If they win for sure, but
man's so bad. Oh, Giannis and Middleton, they're saving his job. They're really
Chris
saving his
Middleton,
job.
calling it,
Andrew Holiday.
calling it.
Like he should
Budenholzer's
really,
such a bad
Budenholzer should give his money to Giannis, Middleton, and Holiday, and Tucker and Pat Connaughton, because they're really saving.
Pat Connaughton, white man can't jump. You watch the dunk competition where
I
the white
remember
man
when I
can't jump
played
still?
2K with him, and then I remember that dunking was an option for him, and I was just like, "What?"
He's what?
Again, 2K, he's so slow, and then
He could jump.
he could jump.
There's
though.
offensive
jump high,
reflex.
right?
His 2K is like so weird. Everything about him is slow, like a big power forward, and then you run close enough to the rim, and he'll dunk. I was like, "What?"
Head above the rim. Yo, speaking of that, there's this one Zach LaVine highlight. Do you remember where like he caught the ball with a free throw and then just jumped in his head like he could kiss the rim? I don't understand how some guys have bounced like that. Like they just stand there and it's like they float. Anthony Simons this year. How he almost kissed the rim?
It never lasts long, though. Never lasts long.
Facts. Unless you're like Gerald Green.
You only get like 5 years with that.
Remember
box.
Gerald Green? What was it? 2K16. Gerald Green, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. You only get like 5 years with that kind of hops, and then it's over. It's just
Gerald
like Derrick
Green.
Rose,
But
right?
Gerald Green was doing it since his rookie year.
Yeah, but nobody.
One of the best dunks of all time I've ever seen in my life is when he caught that alley oop midair, just stayed there like a video game character and caught it back, windmill power. I think he was on the New Jersey Nets at the time with Vincent Carter. Wait, no, Vince Carter. Was Vince Carter still on the team or was he on the Suns at that time? He was probably on the Suns.
Mediocre.
Oh no, I'm just saying he has
Who's
hops.
mediocre? Joe Green, Vince Carter, who you're referring to?
No, not Vince Carter.
Okay, yeah, you better not be
Yeah.
referring to Vince Carter.
When he's with the Nets, mediocre.
He was
Vince
good on the
Carter?
Nets. I think
when he was with the Nets,
it's once he left the Nets. He just.
I think he was the best he ever was on the Nets.
Really?
Well, no, because he said he wasn't. I wasn't trying in Toronto.
No, the first year with the
Toronto.
Nets, he was good.
Toronto.
He went to the conference finals with the Raptors.
Yeah, and he missed that shot. He missed it. He walked so Kawhi could run.
They didn't go to the conference. They went to the semis.
No, they went to the
conference.
No, they went to the semis because if they went
they
to the
lost to
conference
the
finals, they would have
Sixers.
played that horrible Bucks team.
They would have made the finals that year.
They would have made the finals.
That Bucks team was bad.
Who was in the finals that year?
I thought that was conference.
Who was in the finals that
It
year?
was the
That was
Sixers
Philly and
and
Lakers.
the,
Philly
yeah.
and Lakers.
Yeah, that was feeling like okay.
The Bucks essentially were Ray Allen and
Yeah.
a bunch of 2K role players.
okay,
So
well,
that was kind of the
yeah,
that was
no
kind of the
names
roster.
from 2K.
Forgettable Ray Allen season.
Oh my goodness, the
I think
forgettable
we
Ray
talked
Allen.
about in the beginning, didn't we?
Again, he's still better than Chris Middleton.
Yeah, a Ray Allen that
don't go there.
gladly would
Don't go
have gotten
there.
dropped off by Vince Carter.
If Giannis had
So much greater than Chris Middleton.
Ray Allen already, Giannis would have 2 championships. By now.
Facts. And Ray Allen, that Bucks team was bum and took him to the conference finals. Damn, when was the last time Middleton did anything by himself? Pastor Brennan, you know he was on the
Middleton.
he was on the Pistons.
Game
Did you know that he was on the
6.
Pistons? What did he do on the Pistons?
Game 6.
What did Christopher Middleton do on the Pistons?
Calling it,
Christopher
game
with a
6.
K.
Calling it. Haters are always gonna hate. Chris Middleton.
Haters are gonna hate. Chris Middleton can't do anything by himself.
Calling it.
What did Chris Middleton do on the Pistons past
What
week?
did he do last night, David?
What
That's
did he do
what
on the
matters.
Pistons? No,
It's
no,
not
no,
what have
no,
you
no.
done
What did
for
he do
me.
on
It's
the
what have you
Pistons?
done for me lately.
Okay, cool.
What did
cool,
Chris
cool,
Middleton
cool,
do?
cool,
He hit
cool.
the shot.
But if we're talking about greatest
He hit
buck
the
of
shot,
all time,
David. David,
okay?
who hit the
No,
shot to put him up at
listen,
4?
listen.
No, there's no listening.
Who got the alley-oop?
Who
got
hit
the alley-oop?
shot?
Who got the alley-oop?
Who
got
hit
the
the
steal?
shot?
alley-oop?
No.
Who caught the alley-oop?
Who hit
Who
the
caught the
shot?
got
alley-oop?
the blocking
to put him
game
up by
4.
Huh?
Who hit the shot?
Who
Tell
hit the
me
shot?
who hit the shot that
Who hit
put
the
him up
one
by
free
4?
throw? Chris Middleton.
Who? Yeah, exactly.
Chris Middleton.
Exactly.
When was the last time Chris Middleton took the Bucks team to the semifinals by himself?
David, that's not
By,
the
no,
question.
no, no, no,
That's
no.
not the question.
Nope, nope. We were just talking about the greatest buck of all time. Okay, I mean the top 5 greatest bucks of all time right now. He's 5th. Okay, I'll put him
If
5th,
Chris-
but
if-
not above Ray Allen because listen, Ray Allen took that trash Bucks team to the conference finals by himself. When has Chris Middleton ever done that?
Oh my.
Did he do it with the Pistons? No.
Did Ray Allen win a ring with Milwaukee? No.
No.
Chris Middleton is going to win a ring with Milwaukee this year.
Because of Giannis.
Because
of
of Chris
Giannis and
Middleton.
I'm not saying that
If
Middleton.
Giannis
If
doesn't
you take Giannis on Tentacoupo away from that team,
If you take Chris Middleton away from that team, it's not even the same roster.
I agree, but if you replace him with somebody else, it's fine.
facts, and I think they
So
could
we
still
can
win.
replace Giannis with somebody.
No, you
Not
can't.
that- not
He's
with
an
that many
irreplaceable
people.
Player.
Unless you're planning to get like Kawhi or like KD in
Giannis is
return,
irreplaceable.
you're not really replacing Giannis like that.
But what you're
Giannis
saying is you would
Antetokounmpo's
replace Chris
irreplaceable,
Middleton
everybody.
with someone in his skill level. So I would say if you replace Giannis with someone in his skill level, you'll get the same result.
Who though? Like, it's less
Pascal
of
Siakam?
less of
No,
players to
no.
pick from. That's the thing.
Giannis is a better Pascal
Embiid,
Siakam
if you
than
put
Jimmy
Embiid
Butler.
on Milwaukee, are they winning?
No.
No.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You know,
that's
that's
so ridiculous. Embiid is missing a Chris
listen,
Middleton.
Listen. Giannis had 14 points at the end of the fourth quarter last night. Okay. Giannis had 4. By the time you see this, it'll probably not be last night, but you know what we mean. Okay. Giannis, this is game 5 we're talking about.
is insane.
Giannis had 14 points, right? Embiid would, if Embiid had 14 points, even less like that. And when Embiid has a bad game, he doesn't care about his team.
Embiid's a quitter.
He's a quitter.
If
He's
you
a quitter.
put
What do
Chris
you mean?
Middleton on Detroit,
Well, you mean on the Bucks?
or
But
sorry, 76ers.
Yeah.
My bad. What am I saying? Oh, it's the same colors. If you put Chris Middleton on the Sixers
Yeah.
right now, they win.
They don't win.
They win.
But are you subbing him out with somebody, or are you just putting him on the roster?
Well,
Or you adding him to the
in
team?
In terms, yeah, get rid of Ben Simmons, replace him with Chris Middleton.
I mean, that roster does fit better. So
It fits better.
So that's exactly my point. That's what makes Chris Middleton so great. Is if you were to put him on that team with Embiid, they're winning the championship.
Okay, but then you said if you take Giannis off and put Embiid
and
on,
put Embiid, that's the same thing.
no,
No,
not
it's not.
really. No.
Embiid's a quitter. If Giannis is having a bad game, you know what he's going to do? He's going to pass the ball. He's going to rebound the ball. He's going to defend. You want to know what Embiid's going to do? He's going to walk around like he's a slug.
Chris Middleton is
Do
the guy
nothing for his team.
who brings the ball up in the last 4 minutes.
He
of
doesn't
that
bring the
game.
ball up. He shoots the ball. He shoots off the
He
dribble.
brings the ball
He does
up.
not bring the ball up.
Oh my gosh.
Drew Holiday is not.
You'd
shooting.
rather Chris Middleton bring the ball up than Drew Holiday?
Drew Holiday is. If he brings the ball up, who's the first person he passes that ball to? Not Giannis. Not Giannis.
If it's a paint, Giannis. If it's in the paint, Giannis. If
Has
it
Chris Middleton ever faced a double team in his life? No.
never. You know who's faced triple teams, quadruple teams, quintuple teams? Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Who made the best decision of last night's game? He's getting doubled, by the way, in the corner. And what does he do? Instead of making a bad pass to Drew Holiday, he's smart enough to call a timeout.
Yeah,
Wisdom.
but that's
That's
common
veteran
knowledge.
presence.
That's smart. What do you mean that's
Exactly.
veteran presence? You
common
want to know who
sense.
else would have called
It's
that?
not common sense.
Yes, it is common
Most
sense.
people would have said
If you
this.
have nothing to do and you're on and you're getting swarmed and you have a timeout left, you better use it. That's a smart decision from anyone.
People-
Anyone's gonna do that.
Chris
OG
Middleton,
Anunoby would
I'm
do
calling
that.
it in
Chris Boucher
6.
would do that.
Chris Middleton's gonna have the
Kelvin
biggest-
Johnson, who you don't know, would do that.
Biggest game of his career is coming.
Biggest
on
game of his
Wednesday.
career. Biggest
Chris Middleton.
Okay, I mean, hey,
Biggest
it's
game of
definitely
his
possible.
career.
Chris.
Biggest
Middleton.
game of his career.
Biggest game of his career.
Finals MVP. 'Cause
Yeah,
finals
hell
MVPs
no.
don't
You
drop.
know what happened last time I made predictions?
What happened?
You know
last-
what happened.
Yeah, the Hawks
You
got
know
eliminated from the
what
playoffs,
happened.
and you.
Hawks losing?
No. Yeah, guys. Last time Pastor
The
Brandon
Clippers?
last time Pastor Brandon made predictions, the Clippers got eliminated. The Hawks got eliminated.
Okay.
And now guess what? He owes us some pop.
Oh, I should have had the pop for today. My bad.
He doesn't fulfill his deal.
I said Trae Young's the next AI. You all hated on me.
Listen,
And he came over and
don't
took
you ever
over
dare
things.
disrespect. I'm not even a big AI fan like that, but that's disrespectful. Like,
Okay, listen. At church, okay, a couple Sundays ago when you said that, the day after you said that, Ebby, not Ebby glasses, the other Ebby, told me, he's like, he kind of explained it to me, like how his mid range is strong, and he's a good playmaker, but like he's not AI in any sort. Like he can play with he has similar qualities to AI in terms of like playmaking and mid range, but like he is nowhere close to Allen Iverson in terms of culturally, in terms of effect on it, like
We're talking about
on the
basketball.
league.
We're not talking about how he dresses.
Okay, cool. I'm talking about basketball too. If you're calling him AI, that means you're calling him an AI in every way, correct? If he's the next AI.
He is AI. Like
there are
he
more
is.
players that are closer to AI, like guys like Kyrie.
Kyrie's so much closer to AI.
Westbrook are probably closer to the AI.
So much closer. Kyrie especially with the handle.
I don't know how much more. I can
People
say.
still argue Allen Iverson is a better ball handler than the Kyrie,
I think
and they're just so similar.
This might be my last podcast.
This might be your last podcast.
I might be finished after this.
You might be finished.
Joel, make sure you make some type of frame or something for me, okay? This might be my last episode.
Zoom in on him. Zoom in on Pastor
This might
Brandon.
be my last episode, people. I can't take these opinions anymore. I'm done with it.
You got it?
Thank God Mike's here, or he's not here, because another opinion in this circle might just
I mean, Trey's not even top
might
20
just
in the
kill
league
me.
right
I
now,
don't
so
know.
like,
Mike and I could have sat together because we're cousins.
This might be. I might say bye after
Your
this one,
final-
guys.
your farewell,
I might
Pastor
say
Brandon?
bye because I can't.
Like,
I
are you
can't,
gonna need a
I
break?
can't take the audacity that you both have to say something about like Trae Young. Like
So you're
that.
just never gonna be a
You
guest
never
again?
know.
Are you? Wait,
weren't you the biggest Trae Young hater on this
I was a
podcast?
hater, and I
You
got
were.
converted. I got
You
converted.
got converted? You
Because he took the game over.
convert.
Let's
This
be honest
isn't
here.
Christianity.
I was the only objective person about AI on this podcast before this man started just.
Okay, but
Fanboying.
my
I was
big
the only objective person on this podcast.
my
about AI.
biggest
No,
part.
from
I
Trae Young,
to-
long
no,
time.
I told you all he would take over games. You said he didn't, and then he did.
I said.
But he still
I
lost.
called the Clippers.
But he still lost.
I called
But
the
he still
Clippers coming
lost.
back in Game 4. I
But
think
they
it was.
lost.
But it doesn't matter.
But it
No,
does
my-
because they're not in the
no,
finals.
My point is, you
None of
never,
those teams
you
are in
guys
the
never
finals.
give credit where it's due. I'm done.
I mean, you
I'm
got
gonna
the
walk
Clippers
off.
in.
I'm going
You
to
got
walk
the Clippers
off.
in Jasting right. You got the
I'm
Clippers in
walking off.
Jasting right.
I'm going to walk off.
But so you never want to be a guest
I don't
again?
get the credit I deserve on this show because
right.
you never tell me when my predictions are right. That Pastor Brandon, that was a good prediction.
Sorry, Pastor Brandon, here we go. Ready?
No.
Pastor Brandon appreciation moment, okay?
No.
Oh, so you don't want it
I'm
now.
walking off the show,
So you
boys.
don't want it?
I'm walking off the
You
show.
don't want it? You're walking
I'm
off?
walking off, Joel.
Are you going to take your mic with you? Oh,
I'm
you're going to
walking
slam
off.
the mic.
I'm done.
You're going to slam the mic.
I'm done.
All right.
I'm done.
You're done? You're going to come back? You want to come back or is that the episode?
You think that's it, man?
I think that's the episode then.
Yeah.
'cause He's walking to his office now.
All
He
right.
took his phone and everything. He's gone. All right, well, everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining us on the 50th episode in person at Queensway. Okay? I don't know what I'm going to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and share because we really need it, okay? We are at 84 subs. That's 16 more subs to go for the end of the year. I keep saying this every time, but there's 6 months left in the year. You guys can do it undoubtedly. Undoubtedly or undoubtedly?
You're fine. Chris.
Undoubted or undoubted?
Undoubtedly.
I'm going to look it up.
Bro, you don't know how to say Come on.
Well, no, listen, because I've been saying undoubtedly my whole life, but then I've
What's wrong with that?
Then I've had people be like, no, it's undoubtedly. So I don't want no grammar
Difference
wizards
between
coming
what you
at
said,
me.
so just-
Grammarly in the comments.
All right, so just finish it.
All right, anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, okay? Like, once again, make sure to like, subscribe, turn
Undoubtedly.
undoubtedly?
UNDOUBTEDLY.
Undoubtedly?
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
Oh my goodness.
All right, anyways, thank you guys so much, okay? Have a good day, evening, night, wherever you guys stay at, all right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the 50th episode. Next up is 100. Get us to 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.